Have you ever noticed this? Your phone vibrates. You don't even check who it is. Your heart already knows. And when it is that person, suddenly the room feels brighter, your mood upgrades to premium version, and life seems manageable. But when they don't reply, oh ho ho, you start checking the phone like a security guard. Seen? Online? Last active 2 minutes ago? So, who are you talking to, sir, ma'am? If this sounds familiar, congratulations. You're not in love. You're addicted. Yes, love is an addiction. The only difference is, there's no rehab, only sad playlists at 2 a.m. Let's talk about the addiction called love. See, real addiction doesn't start with pain. It starts with pleasure. Just like love. That first message, that first laugh, that first time someone chooses you. Your brain goes, wow, more of this, please. Dopamine enters like, relax, bro, I got this. And suddenly, your happiness depends on one human being who sometimes replies with, amazing. You don't fall in love slowly. You fall in habits. Good morning text? Habit. Night calls? Habit. Sharing every small detail like, Aaj maine chai zyada strong banali. Habit. And when that habit breaks, your brain panics. You're not missing the person. You're missing the routine. That's why even toxic love feels hard to leave, because addiction doesn't care if something is good for you. It only cares if it's familiar. Think about it. Why do we keep checking our phone even when we know there's no new message? Because love trains the brain like a dog. Notification equals happiness. No notification equals anxiety. Simple. And the funniest part? We call this deep emotions. No, bro, this is emotional Wi-Fi dependency. Love addiction also changes your personality. Suddenly you're doing things you never did before. You start liking songs you once hated. You start watching movies you don't understand. You say things like, whatever you like, I like. Lies. You hate olives. Stop pretending. You ignore red flags like they're YouTube ads. Skip, skip, skip. Your friends warn you. Your family senses something is wrong. But you're like, no, this time it's different. Every addict says that. And when love goes wrong, when texts stop, calls end, and silence enters, withdrawal starts. You replay old chats. You read messages like they're holy scriptures. You stalk their profile so much Instagram thinks you're a relative. You don't miss who they are now. You miss how they made you feel then. That's addiction talking. But here's the twist. Love itself is not the problem. Unbalanced love is. Healthy love makes your life bigger. Addictive love makes your life smaller. Healthy love says, I choose you, but I still choose myself. Addictive love says, if you leave, I disappear. And that's dangerous, because no human should be your oxygen. Love is a part of life, not the whole supply. So how do you know you're addicted? Simple signs. Your mood depends on their reply. You overthink one sentence for 1 hour. You feel anxious instead of peaceful. You forget who you were before them. That's not romance. That's emotional caffeine overdose. Real love feels calm. Addiction feels intense. Real love grows slowly. Addiction rushes and crashes. And here's something nobody tells you. The strongest love stories aren't loud. They're quiet, stable, boring sometimes. And boring is good, because peace doesn't create drama. It creates safety. So if you're in love right now, ask yourself, does this person add to my life or am I surviving on them? There's a big difference. And if you're healing from love, remember this. You're not weak. You're not broken. You're just detoxing. And detox always hurts before it heals. One day you'll check your phone and feel nothing. No rush. No panic. Just peace. That's when you'll realize you weren't missing love. You were missing yourself. And that's the cure for the addiction called love. See you in the next video.